So today, Gliss and I are here together, and I've still got my naked skin, uh, boop, from
Dude.
from earlier today. I'm sorry.
Dude.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I've clothed myself a little bit for your sake.
Oh, I'm happy now. I mean, I don't want you to get arrested, you know.
Exactly true. You can't be walking around naked in this area.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but so Gliss, you've been doing a little bit of terraforming here, and you did all this in like, did you do this by hand?
Yeah, most of it.
Jeez, it's just natural looking. It looks
Yeah,
great.
I do the layouts like this
Mm-hmm.
by hand, and then I fill them in with Rollernet.
For the different levels.
Like we did last time, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
I go stand in here, then I do
Boop.
fill to 50. Done.
Bam. That's nice. And then along the edge, you put some dirt in here in these walls that we
Yep.
made last time.
Yep, I did this with Voxel Sniper. No brush, well, actually a brush, but just a snipe brush,
Mm-hmm.
and I randomized it a little bit, and yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Only difference is in survival, you'd have to do it with your own hands, but that's a pretty cool thing to do. Basically, instead of just going boom, 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 whoops, boom, 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 and just having one layer on top, natural generation isn't like that. So pop some dirt in the side, right?
Hmm.
I like it.
We're not fully following natural generation either.
No, of
It's
course not.
more preference, like I said already a lot of times. Terraforming is a lot about preference, so
Of course, yeah. Or even in the real world, that's kind of how it would be. You know, it's not going to be all stone. You'll have some dirt sliding down and
yeah,
stuff. So,
yeah.
but today we're going to do something that Gliss is not the biggest fan of.
You shouldn't say it that way. You should say Gliss fucking hates.
He hates trees with all of his heart. Um, so I'm gonna work a little bit of this on my own, and Gliss, you're gonna keep terraforming like a boss.
Yep.
Um, but these are some trees that Sylv has made. Sylv, do you know his
Silver leopard.
Silver Leopard,
Hmm.
who kind of helped start out this terraforming job for us. Um, and these look awesome. These look awesome. Let me pop over to actually default. Boom.
Oh yeah, these should look nice in
Oh, they
default.
look gorgeous, man.
I'm
Gorgeous.
pretty sure they weren't even built in Athery, so
Yeah.
and with that I mean we used the Mithrintia pack probably
Sure.
as we were
Yeah.
built.
Yeah. No, they look great. No matter what texture pack you use, this kind of um, structure for trees is baller. I'm switching over to the regular texture pack now. Something that is done here that he did that you can't do is these log textures that are covered on all sides. What is that part of? That's like a metadata thing, right?
Yep.
Um,
It's metadata data 12, 13, 14, and 15,
13, 14,
depending
15.
on what log type you want.
Right, right. Um, so you just pick the block, replace it with that correct metadata. I've done that before in this world without your help. I did with
Okay.
the jungle leaf or the jungle trees that I made into barrels that will probably remove someday. But yeah, so these are just some examples, and compare those to these trees here. Compare this tree. This is just a normal standard tree I grew to this tree, which is nearly the same size, just a little bigger. And there's so much more character in this. And this is one of those super, super time consuming things that actually really does pay off. For something so little, just a little tree, it pays off a lot in the long run. Now, if you're a map maker, this is simple. You make on Mithrintia, you have a bank of trees that you can just go over. Boom, 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 boom. Pick them, paste them. Um, but yeah, If you're a map maker, you could do something like that. But even in my survival world, I did this. So, kind of a little trick. This is cheating. I'm introducing some cheating, Gliss. But something that you could do that's kind of the easy way out is you could take one of the big trees.
That's why you wanted them.
Uh-huh.
That explains it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure where you were gonna use them for, but that explains a lot.
That's what it was all about. You
could
take one of the big trees. Cheaty.
I never thought of that.
Yeah. And just change the trunk up like crazy. And that in and of itself can kind of make a little bit better looking tree. I mean, I threw that together. That's not something super fancy, but it can make a little better looking tree, you know. It's still kind of straight, but yeah, it can kind of work. You see, the thing he did with this one is he made this one really angled, which a lot of trees in real life are. Like if you go look in a forest or Google some images of forests, a lot of trees are angled in one way or the other. So yeah, that's kind of a trick I do. Something else that Sylv had done, it just didn't get copied over. We're gonna show that later, Gliss and I.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the schematics after we do this small.
Is like making a root system that goes kind of into the ground. Can look kind of cool, kind of nice. But that's just another little trick. So, for doing these trees, there's no real science to it. It's a lot of placing logs and kind of just going along and seeing, okay, how does this look? And this is why Gliss hates it so much, probably. It's like all of the back and forth, isn't it?
Yeah, and also because it just requires so much patience for such a small thing.
Yeah, exactly. But it adds so much. You just wait for other people to do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I love custom trees. Just really don't like to make them.
Exactly.
I just ask other people to do it for me if really need it.
Exactly.
Which is probably a dick move, but
yeah, you gotta do it.
We have enough of them. I mean.
Exactly right.
It's gotten to a point where I don't have, like no one has to make them anymore.
Right.
Even sometimes they feel like, but who feels like making custom trees, really?
Me today.
Yes, you today, but you're a special case.
I love them.
You will start to hate them.
I will. Trust me. After making all those ones in my single player world, I was like, I'm done. I've made enough.
Yeah. Remember that white tree we put into your test garden?
Yes.
That was one of my first custom trees, and when I was making those, I was like, oh my god, dude, these are so amazing. 2 weeks later, I hated them. I really hated them.
That's how it happens, man.
I just realized that we also have to do a god tree over there.
Here?
On this map, remember at the train station?
Oh, that's right, we do. I'll do it.
Well, god trees are somewhat more fun. No. We're gonna voxel snipe it, so it's gonna be quite a lot of fun, actually.
Sure, yeah.
They're just very hard. Well, not very hard, like very, very hard, but they require quite a lot of patience and some experience, I would say, but it'll work out.
Of course. So this shape, I'm kind of down with this shape. You just have to, you don't want it to be straight. You want to keep it angled, and this isn't a rule, but a lot of times I don't like to have like this situation going on to where they only join together at this point here. I like to have them connect in some way or another like that. So making the tree a little bit thicker helps with that kind of. It kind of dips back that way and then rounds over that way, so I'm cool with that. We've got 2 trees here with. Do you remember what leaves he used on the other tree?
I think he used spruce and normal ones. I'm not sure. Let me zoom in. Oh, it's jungle and oak that he
Well,
used.
yeah. I mean, on the other tree that we don't have here,
Oh, I think that was also an oak one.
it was.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. I think
Okay.
we had 3 oak and 1 willow.
So I'll probably try birch then. So with the leaves, this is the worst part. um, with the leaves, you really have to start just placing them like crazy, and this is something that even I have a really hard time with, and it the works just like the trunk does. Like you have to just place leaves like crazy.
I have something cheaty for the leaves.
What?
I'll let me fly to you. TP BD. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
TP BD. There we go. Teleport. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would do is take this brush.
Mm-hmm.
You know that one?
Yeah.
That's like a randomized one. Replace material 0. Replace width to a random block that you didn't use any before, so you can have data values in your in your leaves. I would select obsidian in this case. Then I would set a brush size of 3 maybe, and then I would adjust my settings a little bit for the
Mm.
BSVMM.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying some stuff here. Long time ago I did this, so
Let's not do it on this one.
okay.
Let's
Well,
let's test it right here.
okay.
Whoops. Boom 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 boom.
I'll show it you for the next one though.
Hit this one. Could we do it just right here on this normal tree, or
Oh
just
yeah, sure.
straight log?
Uh, BSBMM. See if this is set right. Yeah, that's somewhat nice. And then you would just fill it in, like make.
Ah.
That's also how you do it for got a little bit overboard there, and slowly fill it in, and then you would do the opposite to finish it off. You would select obsidian, replace with air, and you would slowly like finish it off, and then you would just adjust it a little bit by hand. But it's very fast to make your basic shape.
That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Yeah. That is a cheaty way to do it. That's definitely, if you're doing it in creative, that's for sure the way to do it. Um, just trying to appeal to our survival friends. Um, you know who you are. But yeah, there's with the leaves and stuff, as you can see from that, what Gliss had just put down, it's like it's not this perfect round circle shape like in this tree over here. It's got some dents in it. It's got some parts that stick out kind of far, and that gives kind of a cool look. Um, so you want to just get crazy with it and not have it be perfect all the way around. So yeah, that's kind of the process, is just knock these out like that and keep going all the way around, and then you basically get to a point to where you're like, okay, it's all full, like the tree is full, but it then you step back and look at it. Like, let's say we aren't, but let's say we were happy with this. You step back and say, okay, that part's out a little far, this part's out a little far, might need a block here. You just mess with it a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, and that's how you get it. So I'll probably spend some more time getting this thing done, and then I'll be back with you with Gliss, and we're gonna do some other stuff. And I've done kind of. I'm going to. Whoops. Hi.
I
I'm going to get your advice. So you don't like building them, but you got a good eye for this stuff. So we're gonna look at this together.
yeah.
So I like the trees with the hanging down stuff,
Mhm.
and this one kind of has it, but it's a little more sprawling. You know,
Mhm.
the one that Sylv did. So
Mhm.
I did this one. It's a little more compact, but still had some hanging downs. What you think?
Looking.
Mm-hmm.
So, small note on this side.
Mm-hmm.
You seem to have very random, not really connecting. You might want to connect it a little bit better at some places.
The leaves.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Show me.
Your branch and stuff seems pretty good to me. I'm quickly checking it. I mean, you've already done this before, so I trust you on doing, like, knowing what you're doing on
I've
this
only
one.
done a couple of them. I'm no pro.
I placed the block here because else you have this being
I did
not
remove.
connected.
Yeah. I did remove a couple, so that that makes sense.
Just extending your roots. Well, no, we don't need to do this really because we're not sure where the roots will be visible. So let's just quickly do that then. Do you think you can fix this or?
I want you do it. You show me what you're thinking.
Oh God.
This is I'm making you do your most hated thing ever.
Yeah, I'm already about to rage. Nope.
It's not
something
easy,
like that.
especially in survival, like stacking up and placing these blocks.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's mostly that this was not looking like a solid, well, not a solid space. I shouldn't say that, but I hope you can explain better than I do. It was not connecting well enough. I think that's the best way I can explain it for
I know
trees.
exactly what you mean. Yeah, it just looked like some of the leaves were maybe just floating there with no connection points.
Indeed.
This side's a little bit better, right?
Yeah, this one was fine. I like this one. I like this one. I liked this one. Just this one felt a little bit too plain. And only some leaves fixed it, so it wasn't too bad.
It's perfect. Yeah. That's great.
So what we also do sometimes is randomize some leaves, other color leaves in it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna quickly show you this. Well, yeah, there you have it, for example. You can try some other ones too.
Oh, that's
Let's
pretty
try
cool.
some jungle, maybe. I think jungle will be best fitting with this. You can make it a little bit more and a little bit less to give it. This is just mostly to give it texture.
Maybe a little more, yeah.
You can want me to add some more?
Yeah. Maybe a little more. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool.
Of course, this is very hard to do in survival, and it still needs some tweaking because I see that over here it has some places where it's almost all jungle, and you want the jungle to be the least one in it. So.
Right.
But mostly it doesn't happen that you need to tweak, really. It's just because we did it in two comments this time.
That's really cool. I like it, man.
I like it too.
Yeah. Okay, so now we putting these in place somewhere?
Yep. In a second. I was not fully done. I was still coloring. So.
Oh yeah. Keep doing your thing.
I guess we're back in 5 minutes.
Sure. Yeah.
With coloring, so.
Yeah.
Not really special. It's literally what we did last time, filling in. So.
Exactly. Okay, we'll be right back. Yeah, I will grab my tree here.
Okay. I give you a good hint. Go stand literally at the trunk of your tree, away from the curve, like over here. So you know where your tree will be. And then select it all.
Select it all?
Yeah, if you didn't already.
No, I have to. I have to make a selection first.
Oh. I meant after you did your selection, obviously. I'm sorry I didn't clarify.
No, it's okay. That's a little much. I don't like to overdo it, but if you do paste -A, it's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. Once you know the trick of paste -A, it doesn't really matter.
You get it all anyway, yeah. And that should get it all. Okay.
Don't forget to remove your blocks before you.
Hey.
I don't know.
There we go. All right.
Go stand. Copy.
Copy.
Rotate 90.
Rotate.
Because you don't want it to be all in the same direction.
90.
You will fly over here.
And this is what we did
You,
off camera. I'm recording, talking to the people. This is what we did off camera. We got this area prepped. Can we just show this for a second?
okay. Yeah.
How freaking beautiful this is. Like, and the sunset in the background. You got skills, boy. Okay. All right. Now where am I going?
Pick a spot. Where do you want your awesome tree to be?
Far away so nobody can see it. Here.
No, the tree is beautiful. Place it somewhere nice.
All right. Maybe here.
Sure. Place it.
Okay. Oh no! I didn't paste -A.
Wrong one.
Undo. Is it the wrong tree?
No, it's based -A that you need to do.
Yeah. Bam.
There you go. Next.
It's here. That tree is there. It's beautiful.
Actually, we want to paste it 2 times. We also want it up here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna rotate it with a direction of your choice, but you need to rotate it at least so you don't have the same tree.
Rotate 90 again.
Mhm.
Rotate 90.
You're gonna paste it again somewhere over here, far enough away from the other one.
Like here. Okay. Bam.
And you have a good situation here because you can have your roots kind of
Hanging down.
like.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, dude.
There we go, something like that, and you can do that for multiple roots to make it look pretty cool.
People, take this into your survival. If you got a tree, build it on a cliff and put them roots hanging down like that. Whew. And you could even put vines. Well, they'd grow forever, but
Like you can even make it very long and continue like in your hill again and that kind of stuff.
Oh, dude.
Just showing it up here.
That is awesome.
Of course, it would make sense if it would branch off if it's such a long route. So
Yeah.
kind of
It's beautiful.
maybe just the last branch over here.
Mm-hmm.
There.
And
There you go.
What was the metadata for that?
12.
12. Boom, you had it saved. Bam, look at that.
Still had it in my comments. And you would add actually one more route up
Going
here.
out that way. Yeah.
There we go. Boom.
Bam. That's fantastic. What about one here?
Yeah, sure. Feel free to. I was just showing this one is one that would make sense if it ended up like over here.
Yeah. You did it just in time.
Mm-hmm.
That's
There
okay.
you go.
It's okay.
And now you would finish it up with some bone meal.
Oh, my favorite.
Just this one tree. We're not gonna do the whole area yet. Just this one tree to
Yeah.
make it a bit nice.
Oh, and I bet you're looking forward to the double tall grass and some of those other things.
Yeah. That
That'll
will
be-
be so amazing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I didn't want to replace that flower. Damn it.
Dang it.
The one flower I get, I remove it.
Gone.
There you go. You do it for the other tree.
Wow. Okay. It adds so much, man. This was a barren wasteland before all this. Boom. Wow, that's a lot.
We made good progress in this small time we put into this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally in 15 minutes we can have this fully finished.
Yeah.
This area.
Yeah.
Once you have your, I mean, if you know what you're doing, this is somewhat your first time.
Mm-hmm.
If you really know what you're doing already and you have some trees ready, you could have literally done this whole area in 30 minutes.
Easily, yeah. In creative.
Yeah.
Not in survival.
In survival, like some years maybe. if
Yeah,
you're lucky.
exactly right. But still, it's worth it. It's a good big project to take on.
Yep.
I like the way this feels, man. This feels really good. Okay,
It's
more.
still very plain. This will get pretty busy.
Yeah, more trees.
Yeah, let's go get him.
Okay.
Let's both get one. Gonna let you take the big one.
The very big one in the middle, tree 2?
Yep.
Or we could just load them in the schematic, right?
Yeah, we could also do that, yeah.
Yeah. Load, skim.
It's tree 1. It's scam load. I think you said load scam.
I know, I said it wrong.
Okay.
Boop. Got it. You put yours there. And mine, like here? Or where you think?
Just put them at random spots.
Okay, I'm going to do it. Paste.
There will be enough trees over here to make it invisible that they are the same.
Right. Whew. You know, I mean, this tree is so epic. I kind of want to rotate this a little bit.
To hang over the river?
I do, yeah.
Was exactly what I was thinking.
Is it really? Oh, dude, we are a team.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's try that again then. Paste -A. Did I rotate it the right way?
Nope.
Nope. Now I will rotate it 180.
This actually looks cool.
Because it hangs over the
yeah, I don't know. We can try both. We
You
can
know-
try.
Like this, we could have it like that and then just have roots coming down here.
You could, yeah.
You-
Also, the roots kind of depend on how big your tree is. Like, this tree wouldn't have big roots because it's a small tree, and what small tree even has big roots? I mean,
Right. That's true.
just a small side note there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Mostly for the people, because I think you already know that.
Yep.
But
Absolutely.
some people don't, so...
Not everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. It's gorgeous. Okay.
We need to fill this up little bit more up here. But we can do that when we have some more trees.
Yeah. Next episode, we'll show you guys kind of our finishing progress. Let me show a quick vanilla texture pack of what we're looking at, so people can relate it. The mix of that.
There you are.
Hi. The mix of the jungle leaves with the spruce wood is pretty cool.
It mixes it up a little bit more, and yeah, it just looks nice in general. It doesn't make for a boring texture.
Yeah.
Most.
Yeah, I like it. Looks beautiful.
Yep, I like it.
All right. So, homework that I'm going to give you guys. Make some custom trees and send pictures of them over to Gliss and myself. Gliss, your link to Twitter is in the description.
Yep, it's
And,
there, as always.
Yep. Show us what you guys come up with. Would love to see. Because we aren't the best. Obviously, you see what Sylv did. He did some amazing stuff with his tree. So see if you can top us. And
I'm pretty sure people will.
Yeah, they're probably going to be much better than us.
I already saw a lot of cool pictures sent to me without even having trees in them. Just people sending cool pictures.
Yeah, people got skills, man. People got skills.
Yeah.
So keep sending them over. We love checking it out. And leave a like as always. And we'll see you in the next Build School episode.